Today's transformation truth is a perfect day. Now imagine creating a perfect day every day for the rest of your life. That's the power that you have. That's the transformation that I'm looking for in you because I know you're capable of it. I've seen it too many times. The challenge is that most of us are living life day to day without any expectation of anything to change. We feel that circumstances around us are the ones that are dictating who we are, what we get to do, who we get to hang around with, where we get to live, how much money we get to make. And the reality of it is that is absolutely false. Absolutely false. In fact, there's so many examples in life that I can give you one by one that will show you that you get to create a perfect life every single day. But there's one thing that needs to change. You need to change your attitude towards life to be one that I call bucket list living. That means that you're actually going to do the things that you've always wanted to do. You know, it makes me think of my friend Richard Branson. And Richard Branson, you know, lived a life in which he began with a record company and he made some money. And then he began to invest time and energy in the things he really wanted to do. And now he's got over 400 companies that he's partnered with in order to be able to bring this branding of Virgin to a level like no other entity has ever done. Now, the lesson there is the fact that living in the now is the key. You need to make sure that right now, this moment is all that you have. And if you make the right choices in this moment, then the outcomes will be better. So I want to share with you some of the things that I have discovered over the years that has allowed me to create a perfect day for myself every single day. The first one is do what you love. I know we've heard that before. Do what you love. But how many people are actually doing? You probably are looking at yourself and saying, okay, if I ask you to write every single thing that you did today, how many things can you actually tell me that you love? Probably 2 or 3 out of 10. That's not the way it's meant to be. I'd rather you do only those 2 or 3 things and nothing else and be able to have that perfect day. But I noticed that when we do things that we love, it changes our chemistry. It allows us to be in a whole different attitude and it makes us happy. That's what I want. That's what I know is possible out there. The second thing is spend time with those that you love the most. Now, listen, a perfect day, when I've asked people, if you've only had 24 hours left in your life, how would you choose to live them? They would tell me that they would spend it with their loved ones. The challenge is that most of us are living life in a way that we take those things for granted because we always think that tomorrow is going to come. And then if I didn't get to say I love you today, I'll have tomorrow. And if I didn't get to say I'm sorry, I'll get that tomorrow. But what if tomorrow never comes? See, a perfect day, you have to live in the moment. You have to live it like you only have 24 hours left. And you're going to choose what you do very carefully. The third thing is do something you have never done before. See, I find that a perfect day requires for you to do a new experience, something that's going to make you appreciate and give you that feeling of, wow, I had no idea I was going to feel like that. And I don't know what that's going to be for you. It could be maybe scuba diving. It could be climbing a mountain. It could be maybe water skiing. It could be flying off of a plane. I don't know. But the one thing I know is when you stretch yourself to do something that you've never done before, that actually adds you to have a perfect day. So remember, I want you to do these 3 things in order to create the perfect day for yourself. The first one is do what you love. Make sure that everything you choose to do today, you love absolutely. Delegate the rest. The second one is spend time with those you love the most. Remember, at the end of the day, the one thing you're going to appreciate the most is the people in your life. So why not treasure them and make them part of that perfect day? And the last thing is do something you have never done before. Put yourself out there, create a new experience for yourself, and realize that you are definitely excited to do something new. All right, if you do those 3 things, now I know that you have lived the transformation truth, a perfect day.